Molly, you are now single and therefore have been dumped from the island. Please pack your bags and say your goodbyes.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Hey guys, it's your girl Brandy, aka Brandy4. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you are new here. I do lots of videos on Love Island, pop culture, blah 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 blah. I'm gonna be talking about week 3 real quick. I'm gonna be spitballing just the main things that happened this week. Similar to my last video, not really gonna go down the line anymore because who has the time? Molly got dumped. Molly got dumped. First of all, that was probably the best twist Love Island has had since, I don't even know, since like season 5. Like, when I tell you I am shocked, I am shocked. I'm not even like shocked at the fact that Kady from season 2 came back. I'm not that shocked. It's like, whatever. They did the same thing season 8 with Adam Collard. Now they're doing it with Kady. Not that surprised. Honestly though, I do like the decision that they made to bring her back. Because you know Kady's chaotic. And this season, it's my nephew on the floor. This season has been chaotic already. So the fact that they brought her back, it just makes it even better because we love messy people. But yeah, episode 19 was quite surprising, quite alarming for many reasons. Not only because Molly got dumped. It just proved that once again, Tyreek is for the streets. For the streets. Doesn't really matter how well behaved he was all week, because as soon as Kady came into the villa, he said Ella who, basically. And it's crazy because the way that he was basically flirting with Kady on episode 19, crazy because Kady could have chose him and then Ella could have gotten dumped. So it's just like, hopefully this kind of puts things into perspective for him for the next episode. Do I think that's actually going to happen? Doubt it. But yes, very interesting. And I think it's very funny how episode 18, Zachariah and Molly, they go on their first date. We kind of see how they communicate with one another because, you know, for the past 2 weeks, they've kind of been giving us absolutely nothing. So it was interesting to see how they get on. Last night's episode. Did they give us much in that date? No. Didn't really give us much. So, not surprised that Zachariah was giving Kady more of those like interested vibes. And he did admit that. At least he wasn't like beating around the bush with it. He kind of did say, look, I am interested in getting to know Kady. Kady took that as, okay, great opportunity for me to couple up with you. And now look. And now look, I feel like this needs to prove to the men this season that they need to like buckle up, settle down, stop keeping your options open. Okay, like at this point, by week 4, I hope that people can like really get down to like who they actually want to spend the rest of their time here with. Because otherwise, it's like getting ridiculous now. It's like, oh, it's still early days. It's not early days by week 4. By week 4, you should know who you actually want to stick with through this experience. I'm giving y'all till next week. I feel like since the whole Molly and Mitch debacle, Molly hasn't really been on our screens as much. Pretty much to herself. And I don't know if the producers intentionally did that because they saw how everyone basically hated Molly and we all kind of knew that Molly was like a producer plant. So I don't know if that was actually intentional for the producers to eventually send Molly home. Like I wonder if Kady had chosen Tyreek, would Ella have gotten dumped? Like I wonder if that would have happened. So yeah, it was just all very interesting. Another thing that I wanted to talk about aside from this, even though this was just crazy period, the fact that Mehdi decided all of a sudden that he wanted to get to know Leah, very random. How are you gonna pull Whitney to the terrace and kiss her and then a day or 2 later say that you want to get to know Leah? Leah has been in the villa for what, 2 weeks now, didn't say a peep, and now all of a sudden you want to get to know her? And I'm sorry, Leah has no chat. No chat whatsoever. All she does is look people in the eyes and say, you have great eye contact. That's not chat. There's no depth to her, and I kind of want her gone, to be honest. Not even gonna hold you. But yeah, otherwise, Mehdi and Whitney, not really seeing them last. I don't know. Even though, yeah, this episode 19, they did end up kissing, I'm not convinced, mainly because I don't trust Mehdi. I want Whitney to win. Don't get me wrong. Like, I want Whitney to win. I want to see her go through to the final, if it's with Mehdi or not. But otherwise, like, I'm really hoping someone will come in for Whitney. I was really hoping that was going to be new boy Montel, but Montel just seems like a C00N. The whole Catherine Who thing, yeah, I heard that. PP said that. I don't trust him one bit. Sammy is just actually the worst, but also the best. It's weird because, like, he is terrible in terms of, like, he has a terrible personality, terrible chat, annoying teeth, but yet he brings so much drama to the villa and to the storyline. That's why I'm kind of like, I don't necessarily want him gone, but I do. After the Islanders had to choose who they thought was the least compatible couple, and basically everyone voted Jess and Sammy least compatible, along with Mitch and Leah. They voted Jess and Sammy the least compatible because they were arguing for 3 days straight. They were arguing from Sunday night's episode to up until like Wednesday night's episode. Yet they're so surprised that people voted them least compatible. Why are you surprised? Everyone had to vote for someone. Why are you so mad, first of all? And two, I don't like how he came at Catherine and Scott and was like, oh, I don't see any physical attraction, so therefore I think you guys are least compatible. First of all, physical attraction, why say those words? Maybe he meant something else, maybe he didn't. However, I took it as though he meant that Scott wasn't attracted to Catherine because she's a black woman. Let's call it how it is. We know what he meant, and that's why he said it. Because otherwise, Scott did not give any signal, any sign of him not being attracted to Catherine. He was cuddling her. He initially spoke to Catherine was the first one Scott spoke to when he came into the villa. What gave you they weren't physically attracted to one another? I don't understand. So him saying that, it was kind of like you're projecting the fact that you are just not interested in black women, and you just decided to project that onto Scott. And I didn't like that at all. And I'm glad that Catherine and Whitney stood up for themselves, called him out, made him look silly, because as they should have. Sammy was just a hot mess. Also, didn't really understand the overreaction from Jess once again regarding people voting them as least compatible couple. I don't really understand why she constantly tries to throw Whitney and Catherine under the bus, like, and makes herself out to be a victim. And I don't know, it's putting me off. Like, I'm not really a huge fan of Jess as much as I once was. Like, yes, she's drama filled and I like it, but also she's kind of over dramatic and childish. Like, she's showing her age. She's like, what, 21, 22? It shows. Like, not even, like, you act like a child, and she needs to get it together because it's not cute. But yes, those are the main points that I wanted to touch on. I'm just very, very, very shocked that Molly got dumped. I'm shocked, but I'm happy, but I'm sad because I did, even though, yes, she was annoying and kind of sly with the whole Zachariah Catherine thing in week 1, I did still want to see more of her personality, and I feel like she could have gave us more. And I feel like we were kind of robbed of that after, but basically after she got with Zachariah, she just became mad boring, if I'm being honest. So yeah, I don't know, I'm just shocked. I don't know. What do you guys think? Please leave your comments down below on what you guys thought of week 3. What did you guys think of episode 19? Like, oh my gosh. Are you, like, happy that Kady is here? I'm kind of happy, not gonna lie. I'm actually happy that she is here. It brings the old type of Love Island back to new Love Island, and I actually love that. And I'm really loving what the producers are doing this season. From the challenges to the cast itself, they're really doing what they need to do. Way better than season 9. So yes, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like this video. And subscribe to your girl Brandy for more Love Island content. I'm posting Love Island content on a weekly basis. So yeah, subscribe. Bye!